Hi, this is a video demo of my Line 6 Spider Valve MKII. It is in excellent condition, and I just wanted to play a little bit on it to demonstrate the sounds it can make. If you're seeing this, you've clicked my link from my Craigslist or Reddit or possibly eBay post. So here is the amp. It's in awesome shape. I bought it used at a Guitar Center in Chicago. It has pretty much no damage. There's a couple of scuffs on the Tolex, so I'd call it 9 out of 10 condition. I'll just do a kind of a zoom over the front, or a pan, not a zoom, a pan over the front panel here. And then we'll look at the included Shortboard MKII, also in perfect shape. I've barely used this amp. I got it about a year ago, and the only thing I've done with it is play it at church. So it's kind of just lived at church for a year. And the reason I'm selling it is because I got this DT50 and HD 500. So coming around the back, we can see all the information on the back here, and then on the inside you've got the power tubes and then the preamp tubes, which you can't really see back there because it's dark. So this amp is pretty great. It's 40 watts, not too heavy, but it's definitely loud enough to fill a medium club or possibly even a large one. So I'm going to put the camera here and then play a bit. I'm playing through a Schecter C-1 Classic with Duncan design, or not Duncan design, actual Duncan pickups. In case you're wondering for sound quality tests. They're JB and Jazz. I think the Jazz is the neck, the JB is the bridge. They also have coil taps, so I'll show you a little bit of the single coil stuff too. Putting the amp on power mode now. So just a range of the sounds that Line 6 can do. If you're looking at this, you probably know that Line 6 does modeling, and this one has 16 different amp models. So the first one I'll show is a Marshall-based sound. Let me tune it first. The foot switch comes equipped with a built-in tuner. You just hold down one of the buttons and it brings up a great tuner on the screen there. Really useful. Okay, great, we're tuned. So the first sound is a Marshall-based sound, and this is on the bridge pickup in the humbucking. And that's with the master volume at about 2, so it's really loud. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. That's a little too much. Try to get somewhere in between. That's pretty good. So that's kind of a high gain Marshall lead sound. This is the second sound. You've got a Mesa emulation. Turn it up real quick just to get a better idea of what it sounds like. There's that nice fat rhythm sound. The third one here on my first bank is a vintage sound. It's based off of Vox AC30. And that's in humbucker configuration. I'll put it in single coil to give it sort of a different idea. And then finally, this is a nice clean, based off of Vox AC15, in the, let's try neck humbucker. And then here it is in the, this is in the bridge single coil. that's just kind of a range of the different amp sounds it does. I'll take you now to the front of the amp. So this knob here controls the various amp modeling. So the yellow LED is a lower gain version of each of these amps, and they're each based off of famous amp models, amp types throughout history. So the I think the clean's like a Roland Jazz, and then like there's like Fender, different ones. There's blues. It's based off of the Bassman head. You got like Marshall, Mesa, Engel, and Uberschall, all different styles of amps. And so these just change on the fly. And then these are the different single controls. You can control all of the aspects of each channel and each amp model here with the normal amp. And it's good because even for such a complex and versatile device, it's very easy to control and dial in sounds. And then it's got a number of different effects that are all built into it. You've got gain, auto wah, pitch, chorus, phaser, tremolo, delay, tape echo, and sweep echo. And then in addition, so if I wanted to put on a phaser, all I would have to do is turn this knob to phaser, and then you can choose the kind of phaser from this screen, which you can't really see that well in the video, unfortunately. But you've got a phaser, you've got a U-vibe, lumpy phase, warble-matic. So each of the different effects, like I guess you'd call them banks, has all these sub-banks to go with it. So I don't remember the exact number, but there's a ton. I mean, essentially the possibilities as far as sounds on this are limitless as far as combinations and levels you can set. Of course, there's presence and master volume, and like I said, the amp is fairly loud. It sounds good at low volumes, though. I mean, this is acceptable volume for a room that I'm playing at now, and you still get that nice tube warmth. And then the foot switch that's included with it is great, and it basically just is a simple way to control the amp. It's pretty essential if you have one of these amps, especially if you're playing live. These arrows here will give you up to 32 banks of sound, and each bank has 4. Each bank has 4 different sounds in it, which is great if you have a gig and you can, do 4 sounds per song, or really useful. And then plus, you can control the effects individually from the switch, which I think is such an improvement over the original one. So you've got your stomp, modulation, delay, and reverb, and that allows you to turn the individual effects on and off on each channel. And then function 1 and function 2. Function 1 is a boost, which is great, and then function 2 initiates the loop sequence, so you can do up to 24-second looping on this. Also, you have an expression pedal that can be either a volume or a wah, and all you do to change it is just push down hard with your foot, and then it'll switch back and forth between volume and wah. You also have tap tempo over there, or hold for tuner. Tap will set your delay level. So I'll just take you through some of the effects. And this is on the basic clean sound here. First we'll try stomp box. So this is set right now to a distortion pedal. So this is good if you have a particular amp that you want to modulate, but then you want to add a distortion pedal in front of it. It sounds like this. Of course, I left the modulation on. And then you can just take it off. You're back to clean. I'll put a modulation on. This is right now set to a phaser. All I have to do to change it is just... And now it's on a tremolo. It's simple to save and edit these things. You can save them either via the foot switch or the amp. And then you can also edit them on the computer with Line 6's free editing software, which is great. And then the next one, we'll look at delays. So that's just a simple delay, and then you can change the tempo with tap tempo. And then obviously you've got reverb. That's pretty straightforward, and there's a number of different styles and types of reverbs in here, all based on real famous reverbs throughout the history of reverb. You can turn all 4 effects on at once. If you so desire, and then of course there's the boost function. So it's a pretty great amp. Again, the only reason I'm selling it is because I couldn't help myself and got the newest Line 6 product, which always happens when they release a new one. But it's in really good shape. for the amount that I've used it, it's been great. And if you have any more questions or anything, don't hesitate to send me an email or a text or whatever. And if you're in the area and you want to come try it yourself, feel free. And thanks for watching. I hope I didn't leave anything out.